Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. We're going to take out an angel card to start with to get some advice about this reading before we even get going. So I'm just going through these, shuffling them up a bit, and then we're going to pull you out your angel card. So one more shuffle for Leos. One more shuffle for Leos. Here we go. What is it? What's their advice, guardian angels? What is their advice? Get my glasses on. Their advice for Leos, right there. This card is the 8 of Action. So I'm going to read it to you. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. Wow. Remember this card, especially if you're asked to travel, I would say. Yeah, so, be grateful. Even though you feel overwhelmed, be grateful that you have the things that you're overwhelming about, Okay, so let's see what your actual tarot cards will say. I have shuffled these already very well, but I'm going to go through them just a couple times. And then pull out your cards for your tarot reading. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So here we go. For Leos, please, universe, what can they expect coming up in their lives? What can they expect coming in? What can they expect leaving? And any advice, please, for Leos that will help them move forward for their best, please. Any advice for Leos is so welcome. Okay. And we got quite a few. Okay. I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. You can take from the reading what does resonate, or you might think about getting a private reading from somebody that you trust. And by the way, I do private readings, so if you would like one, just send me an email. My email address is in the description box below this video. And then we can get started. Okay, the overall energy here is the Fool. Wow, that's living in the moment. Living day by day, moment by moment. It's a lot of fun. It's very carefree. It's bouncing along with your head in the clouds until you come to the edge of the cliff, and then that's when things kind of fall apart. And that's why it's called the Fool card. So let's find out why this is what we're talking about in this reading this week. So up here in your highest energy, Leos, I have Temperance. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. Your guardian angels are all around you. And they're doing their job. They're mixing that potion back and forth, back and forth. They're helping you to be tempered. Okay, so they're trying to help you be grounded, balanced, and patient. These are the two strongest cards in your entire reading. So I think you want to come out of the energy of the Fool. I think you've reached the edge of the cliff. And they're telling you to be patient for some reason and try to stay balanced for a bit here. Let's find out why. And grounded, just, Don't let the Fool's energy, don't let it just throw you completely off kilter where you're making the wrong decisions. So I have the Four of Cups next to Temperance and right above the Fool. Yeah, this feels like whoever the other person is. Yeah, because see, you're ready to do something you probably shouldn't do. It's been on your mind, and that might be leaving the relationship. But I feel like the other person wants to stay in it. So things need to be worked out. I think you're thinking about disregarding their offer, their love offers. But it's right next to Temperance. So Temperance is saying, oh, whoa, whoa, Nelly. It's like, hold your horses, try to keep balance, try to be patient. And because, what you really want here is the Six of Wands, and it's on the other side of Four of Cups, and I feel like that's really what they're offering. They may not be so clear about what they're offering. This is the Six of Wands. This is the card for success in love. See all those wands in the background? These are people who love and care about you, who see you as a couple. See that wreath? This couldn't be a card of engagement. It really can be. Let's keep reading. I have the Two of Swords under Temperance next to the Fool. Oh, I feel like you just really haven't dealt with this situation. You're blindfolded. Your heart's guarded. Your swords are up. But this moon, I mean, it's still out. It's still enlightening you about some things. Temperance is here to help you, too. Be enlightened. It is about this Fool's energy. You want to come out of it. I can see that. I think you want out of the Fool's energy. I think that you think they really don't want out of the Fool's energy. And they just, making this offer to come in. I think that you think that they, are not going to come out of the Fool's energy. And it's probably came from some conversation or something that you had or some actions. Sometimes they speak louder than words, So I have the Four of Swords next to the Fool and under the Six of Wands. You're going to take a time out. And you need it. You're going to take a time out to meditate, pray, or soul search for clarity, for truth. That's what swords are all about. You need this quiet time. You need some peace. You need some time to reflect here, and you're going to take it. It's a very strong healing card. So yeah, you got to sort through some things here. And Temperance is saying, just, take time for yourself. Do it. I have the Judgment card under the Two of Swords. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides again in your reading, Leos. They're blowing a horn down on you. And you know what? You're awakening to a spiritual lesson. They are so difficult to get through. This is probably why you're in this Four of Cups, why you're in the Four of Swords, why you're, in the Two of Swords. And Temperance is saying, just be patient. Things are changing. So the Judgment card, you are learning a spiritual lesson. And once you actually learn a spiritual lesson, you're usually rewarded by the universe. I have the Chariot here, right next to the Judgment card and under the Fool. Things are moving forward. Things are moving away from the Fool's energy. Maybe you don't really see that right now, but it looks like they are. This is the card for Cancer, so Cancer might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is all about moving forward. You can move forward pretty fast, too, with the Chariot. And then next to the Chariot is the Hanged Man, another very spiritual card. And it's right below the Four Swords. All that soul searching, hanging out on your own, being enlightened here about what's going on. Oh boy, I need to see the second part of this reading. Let's see what's going on for Leos. Yeah, you did take a time out. Definitely, to yourself. I think that's something you may have even said, is I just need some time to myself to reflect, to, figure out what it exactly, it is what decisions that you want to make and moving forward. I think I need one more. Got two. So it was meant to be. All right. Put these down. Oh, awesome. You know, okay, this is the extra card right there that came out. The sun. That's just beautiful. Okay. So I have the Queen of Cups next to the Six of Wands. You are trying to figure out the love. How much love do you really have for this person and they for you? You know, because I think it started in the energy of the Fool. So now you're questioning everything. This is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you do have a cup of love for this person. You actually really do. Next to the Queen of Cups. Now, all the kings and queens are very mature-minded, and they're also either male or female. But next to the Queen of Cups, look what's happening here. You're going to have a reunion with this person. Look, 2 cups of love just being spilled into one. I think this is going to be a beautiful reunion with this person after you've taken your time out, had time to think and reflect. I have the 2 of Cups right next to the 3 of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This is the happy reunion full of celebration. And seeing each other again, you're going to find out how much you really do love each other. There's a lot of love here. And a beautiful friendship. So maybe that was part of this heaviness that I see with the 4 of Cups, as far as you don't want to lose them as a friend. But there is love here too. I have the Moon under the Queen of Cups and next to the 4 of Swords. The card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But, you know, this is like, you know, the dark moments, you know, going inside, waiting for that truth and clarity to come to you so you can figure things out. You're also trying to figure things out with the Queen of Cups about the love. Well, the Moon here, this shines light in the dark. So even in your darkest moments, this enlightenment, you have the Hangman, it shines through and it helps you find your way forward. It's going to allow you to drop this burden that you're carrying about this relationship. We got the 10 of Wands, and this is under the 3 of Cups. So when they return, they're going to, you're both going to exclaim your love for one another. And you're going to be able, these wands are going to start slipping away. Just slipping away. You can drop them all at once. There's no 11. Look at them sliding out. So the 10 of Wands is a really good card. It just means that the burden's going away. You're working through the heaviness of this relationship and not really knowing where you are in this relationship. So it's getting all figured out here. I have the Magician next to the 10 of Wands and under the 2 of Cups. This is, first off, there's a symbol for intuition and knowing. So you're going to know what to do. And you have all the tools to manifest exactly what you want. And guess what you're doing? You're manifesting exactly what you want. And I don't think you're really not purposely doing it. I just believe that this is what you are doing by taking your time out. And it gives them time to think about what they really want. I have the Devil under the Moon and next to the Hangman. There was toxic energy that was preventing this relationship from, it's like it came to a wall and couldn't move any further. But there's that pentacle, you know, for security and stability, but there's 2 more figures here. So it's like being bound to someone who's bound to something else. It's like bondage. So there could have been a third influence around this relationship, something toxic. Actually, the Fool's energy, it can become toxic in itself when one wants to move forward and the other one wants to stay in that energy. But you're going to be enlightened about this toxic energy, and you're going to know how to resolve it, obviously, by looking at these cards. I have the King of Wands right next to the Devil and under the Ten of Wands. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there you are with that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and ready to move forward. Very maturely forward from this devil energy, from this toxic energy. And here's the Ace of Wands that they're hanging on to, so we really need to pay attention to that. There is a fresh start, new beginning coming in this relationship, and you actually manifested it. The extra card that came out is the Sun, which is my favorite card. You know, it's not just the fresh start and new beginning. There's going to be a lot of love and a lot of joy associated with this relationship. So don't give up. Give it time. Take the time that you need here. You know, Temperance is doing their job. They're helping you to take the time to reflect. And this is what's going to help this relationship move forward. So, wow, Leos, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Oh, by the way, this is your card, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wow. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot, and I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.